Hello and welcome again to another episode of Battle Ready. Where today we thought we'd talk about something that's plagued Age of Sigmar for a little while. Maybe not that kind of plague. But it's something that's been an issue. Not the worst thing, right? It doesn't ruin the game or anything like that. The game's still crazy fun. But I think one of the things the game has about it is that heroes, foot heroes in particular, not that great.
No, I mean, I'm just a friend. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that most foot heroes, now there are exceptions, right? Mostly named heroes like Sigvald or Radukar, right? But even like the Mega Boss, I think is a good foot hero. But I think most foot heroes are pretty bad, particularly those foot heroes that are combat oriented.
Yeah.
Just not good. Because they don't have enough wounds, like a 20-man brick has 20 wounds, right?
Or 40 sometimes.
Your hero has 6.
Yeah.
Right? A 20-man brick has 40 attacks. Your hero has
6.
So it's like, and sometimes even the 20-man brick, even something like, I don't know, Sisters of Slaughter or something. Mm. They're only 110 points for 10. So even if you only had 10 of them, it's still 10 wounds, which is more. It's still 20 attacks, which is more.
More objective control.
I guess the one thing that is better about a hero is that they don't degrade.
Yeah.
Right? Because if that 10-man unit takes 4 wounds, now it's only 6 wounds left and 12 attacks, whereas the hero would take 4 wounds and still get all his attacks.
But he's still crippled.
Yeah, but he would still get all his attacks, right? He doesn't have a game effect. So I guess that is one thing we can put in the foot hero column. Mm. But it's not enough.
No.
I think it's very rare that I want to use a hero. Sometimes I feel like it's needed, right? Particularly if it buffs a unit I'm really pushing. But there's very few times when I look at a hero, especially, and I think Stormcasters are some of the worst offenders, like the Lord Terminos or, guys like that. And you're just like, they don't do anything. They've got standard profile. They do a little bit of damage. They're not a big deal.
Yeah.
And they're just going to die. Mm-hmm. They're just going to die. So Drake, if this is an issue, and I'm sure everyone recognizes it as an issue, again, not game breaking, right? Doesn't ruin anything, but it is an issue. And so I guess my question would be, how do we resolve that?
They need to be better.
Yeah. How do we make them better so that you want to take them?
I would say you make them super duper good at buffing a thing. You make them buff pieces.
Yes. So I think there are some foot heroes that get around this issue by being wizards and priests.
Yeah.
Where they bring something else to the table, right? So even then, I'm not sure they're always worth their points, but at least then you're getting something out of them, right? You got to have a hero phase where you get to do something, or off turn with a command point. Yes. So, okay, at least that's something, right? But when they're not a hero or a wizard, they have to really bring something. And I feel like it has to be something pretty significant. I feel like the Mega Boss, the Ironjaw's Mega Boss, is a good blueprint, a good model on how to make a good foot hero.
8 wounds, 3 up save.
It's got a good amount of wounds.
Yeah.
It's got a good save.
3.
It's got a good amount of attacks.
Yeah, 8 attacks.
Its damage profile is not bad at all.
It's 2, I think. 1 rend. 1 rend 2.
2 damage each, 1 rend?
Yeah.
But it's only 1 rend?
Oh, yeah, the Irons don't have crazy rend.
I thought he had 2 rend, and then you would use Amberbone and Whetstone to make it 3.
That does sound right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think it's 2 rend natively with the ability to take an artifact to make it 3 rend, which is crazy good.
And his buffs in the big game, at least, are it buffs brutes.
Well, hold on. That's the thing. Is not only is his fighting profile good, I mean, for a foot hero, it's good, but he also has buffs.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He buffs brutes, bringing them into combat with them and giving them +1 attacks. And every time he kills a unit, he gets an extra attack and extra health permanently.
So not only can he level up a little bit, but I
Yeah.
really think it's that thing where he makes brutes better because not only do they attack right after him, which a lot of guys have, and it's a good ability for sure, but he's got a special one where is it a hero face thing he does?
It is a combat phase thing.
It's a combat face thing he does where he can give them bonus attacks. So now you've got a guy that's fighty, not bad, not bad at all. And he can take a unit, which could be a 10-pack, right? It's because if you reinforce it, of guys that are already pretty good, and then he gives them all. So he's giving like plus 10 attacks to this unit that's already pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, that hero looks
spicy.
It's a spicy meatball, that hero, right? And I think should sort of be the model. Now, not every hero is going to be like that, right? You can't have everything be the mega boss because then the mega boss won't feel special. Mm-hmm. But I think foot heroes need to have that combination somewhere, where they need to have really good attacks and good buffs, or good attacks and really good buffs.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of heroes, especially some of the Stormcast ones. I love Stormcast. I hate to dog on them, but sometimes they have attacks and a very situational buff, or a buff that only affects one very specific type of unit that you sort of have to build your whole list around, right? And it's like that's not good enough. And situational is not good. One of them needs to be good, and one of them needs to be very good.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you have a viable hero.
What about Zogrok?
So Zogrok, he's a named hero, right? And I think named heroes like Sigvald, like Radukar, they tend to bring something you can't get anywhere else, right? They have abilities that are relatively unique in the game. And because of that, I think I don't know about often, but more often, I think named heroes can actually do work. I think they can be pretty good. Zogrok himself, I think, is okay.
I love him.
You love him?
Oh, his buff is so good.
Okay, so that's the thing. Is I think his buff is so good. I mean, it is super good.
Yeah.
But I think his buff, I think his combat profile should be better.
Well, the thing is, he always has the hammer, which is fine. It's like 4 attacks, 1 rend, 2 damage, something like that.
Yeah.
But his Ward Smash and Choppa is 2 attacks, like crazy damage, crazy rend.
Is it?
Yeah, and it permanently turns off Ward.
Okay, so maybe that would be better. I guess maybe I haven't seen a lot of that. I think if you're using him only to buff, he's probably not worth it.
I don't know.
But if you've got a little bit, and that's another thing that's so good about the Mega Boss, is the Mega Boss, he wants to be in combat because he's a decent fighter, and his abilities also want to be in combat, right? Yeah. It's all together. Whereas somebody like Zogrok, maybe he has some good combat abilities, but his buff is a hero face buff, right? So a lot of the times you're sort of incentivized to keep him in the back, and then you're not using his combat, right? And I feel like if that's going to be the thing, their buffs need to be way better.
Yeah,
they need to be way better. Either being good wizards or priests, or having stuff that just happens rather than being on a 3-up or a 4-up or something like that. I feel like heroes just need to be way better. Now, maybe that'll increase their points a little bit, and that's fine. Although right now, I sort of feel like they're all a little overcosted.
Oh, yeah.
Like they could all be buffed a little bit and keep the points exactly the same.
I think the Mega Boss is right about where it should be. I think it's like around 200. Yeah,
something like that would be good. I think heroes that are like
foot boys,
120, 140 points heroes are basically worthless, because I would way rather have even a min unit of something that costs 100 points than and just have them as deck chair sitters or chaff or whatever, than have one guy who's going to be of marginal effect on the battlefield, right?
Sometimes the Weird Knob Shaman can be good, because he's got that buff when he's in your guys.
So I think lots of the heroes can be good in the exact right situation. You're bringing the guy who's anti-magic, and your opponent is playing Zinch. And you're like, yes, I am brilliant for bringing this guy. But if your opponent's playing Caradron, then he's worthless. Because he's not good in combat, and there's no magic to anti. And so
Yeah, I think the weird knob's good because he's anti-magic, but he's also got other stuff to do.
No. I get you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not saying that everybody's terrible.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that basically every foot hero, particularly non-casters, should be buffed.
Yeah.
To make us want to bring them again.
Mhm.
And now some people have criticized it in the past and said, oh, then you have Hero Hammer, where all you bring is heroes. You don't have armies anymore. You have little squads of good heroes. And
that's impossible.
Maybe that was true in the past. I don't know.
Yeah.
We weren't there for that. But I think the way the game is now definitely does not incentivize that because heroes are limited control.
Yeah.
Right. Heroes can be picked out by shooting unless they've got units around them. I feel like even if you made them a lot stronger. And with the regiment system, right? Every hero you bring, mostly, is a new regiment, which means it's another drop. Mm-hmm. I feel like, and there's this limit of 6, even if you wanted to go crazy, right?
Yeah, the only way to
5.
Do it. Yeah.
5 now? I think you can have 5 regiments.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can have 5 regiments, but some heroes are bonus heroes that can go inside a regiment.
Yeah, that's
so you could have more than 6 heroes.
You'd bring like Gordrak, and you could bring a whole bunch of heroes.
Yeah. Well, I think if you were to take some of these heroes and just say, make them better, then maybe you stop making them bonus heroes and they can lead regiments. But at that point, they would be worth it. It would be worth it to bring them.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to have a bonus hero, then maybe you make them more modest, right? And I guess it's okay to have some more modest heroes. But the game right now feels like 95% modest heroes or worse.
Yeah.
Especially for non-casters. Now, if a hero can fly and move super fast, if a hero can cast, if a hero has some unique spell, unique special ability, something, okay, they can still be good for sure.
Yeah.
But sort of like your general unnamed Lord something something, Knight something something, right? Hag Queen or whatever.
Knight something cool.
It's just not worth it. I think that Games Workshop should really look at just straight up. And I don't think this is something they can do in an FAQ because it needs to be system wide.
Yeah.
So this might be something they have to do in 5th edition. But they should
GHB maybe.
I think it's a lot for a GHB. But they should take a look at every single hero war scroll and decide, some of the heroes can still be the modest ones, that they're bonus heroes, they only buff one particular unit or whatever. Okay, fine. But they need to say, all right, we're only going to have 40% be like that. The other 60% of foot heroes need to be good.
Watch them just buff a ton of units in 5th edition, just no heroes.
Well, you know what? I do sort of like the games where we have lots of stuff on the table, lots of models, or I should say lots of troop models, because I like elite. I like ogres and stormcast and stuff, right? But, or there's lots of troop models and a few heroes leading them. I think that looks cool. I think it looks cool. It's fun on the battlefield. So I wouldn't be too terribly sad about that. Mm-hmm. But I do think that they need to make it so that the heroes are more enticing. Where it's like, every time you build a list, you're like, ooh, I want to bring that hero. Do I have enough room? Ooh, I want to bring that hero. Can I squeeze him in? Or do I need more of this or more of that? I think they need more of that. Because right now, there's like, every army, there's like 2 heroes that you want. Usually, there's like a hero you want, and then 1 or 2 that are maybes, and you pick one of them, and then that's your list. Right? It's like the heroes are not good right now, and I think they need to be way better. They need to give some kind of really good benefit, and they should all, unless they're a wizard, unless there's some kind of exception, they should all be able to hold their own in combat. Maybe not mega boss level, but they should all be like, oh shoot, I brought the hero in.
Yeah.
Dang, all right, the hero's there. I'm going to have to deal with that now. Whereas lots of times the hero comes in and you're like,
score!
He brought his flag boy in. I'm not super scared of the flag boy. All right, let's go. Any other thoughts?
I think we got it.
All right. Well, let us know in the comments below what you think. Is this a non-issue, right? Are we complaining about something that everyone else has figured it out that heroes are awesome, and we're just over here thinking that heroes are dumb? Or is this something that you've experienced as well? And what would you do to make heroes relevant again? I mean, some people might say just get rid of them or really pare them down, right? So that you have mostly units and then a few heroes to choose from and then just make them all good. But I like having the variety, but I would just make all of them better. And all of them should do something unique.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's be like, oh, I really want this power, so I should find myself a Knight Arcanum.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, I really want this thing. But in order to do that, the Knight Arcanum has to have a power that you really want. Right now, the Knight Arcanum has a power that's like,
well,
okay.
What the Knight Arcanum has is it's a wizard for Stormcast.
It's a wizard for that's
what it is. That's what
power.
they did. That's how they did it.
That's its power. So, you've got, but even then, you've got the triplet.
Oh yeah, you have the triplet.
Storm Coven, and so they're a wizard, and they've got 9 wounds, and they are 3 on an objective. So it's like and I don't think they're that much more than a Knight Arcanum. So it's crazy how the heroes can just be like pushed off to the side.
I just got to figure it out.
Iron Jaws, I think, are doing especially with the Mega Boss.
Yeah.
I know Drake likes some of them better than I do, like the Ardboy Big Boss and stuff like that. But
he's fine.
But the Mega Boss, I think, should be a good template of looking how you can take a generic foot hero and really make him relevant and really make people say, "Oh, I should bring one of those."
Yeah,
that guy's going to be good. All right, well, let us know in the comments what you think. Tell us your fixes for making heroes relevant again. This has been another episode of Battle Ready.
Ready.
Thanks so much for watching.